Hi there, I'm Tom Slack. I'm a professional artist. Welcome to my canvas excursion. And today I want to talk to you about how one thing can lead to another in your search to become a great artist.
A plus B equals C. Can't you see how easy it is? Small things lead to big things.
My wife and I love to drive around. We especially like driving and visiting the towns in Indiana. And probably our favorite one is Madison, Indiana. It's on the south border of Indiana, right on the Ohio River. It's a beautiful town. It's on the National Historic Site with beautiful buildings up and down the street. And we love to go there and just walk up and down and enjoy ourselves. We had no idea that day we would have an experience that would drastically affect my art. We were walking along the sidewalk just passing Hinkle's, a place that serves hamburgers, and I looked in the window and all of a sudden took a double take. There was this guy with this big beard, and I thought, wow, that is really cool. And as I walked away from it, I said to my wife, wow, I would sure love to take a picture of that guy. Whoa. But I thought that would be kind of nervy. And we walked a little bit further, and I thought, I just have to do it. So we turned around and walked in, and I nervously said, well, hi. I was just walking by and I saw you in the window, and I was just wondering, would you mind if I took your picture? I'm an artist and I'd love to do a painting of you. And he said, sure, that's fine. And sitting there with him was this young lady. I started talking to her and found out that she is an artist as well and has been quite involved with all the art in that town. As we talked, I found out the man's name was Roy Gentry. I found out Roy was a musician and that he was going to release a new CD. And the release ceremony was going to be there in Madison, in a location down the street. The lady is Patty Cooper Wells, and Patty said, Tom, she said, that would be great. You could go ahead and do a painting of him and we could have it hanging there at the release of his CD. And I thought, well, that's great. I did his portrait and it was hung in the location where the CD release was going to happen. Here's an announcement about the event. You can see it talks about a photographer and about Patty, and it even mentions me and gives a little information about how this all happened. We were in Joey G's, which was a kind of little restaurant bar situation that had a stage. So we went there, and on the wall was the portrait, and it was cool. While we were there, the release of his CD happened, and it's called Blind Boy Roy and the Searchers. I guess that's music group, whatever. The title Angel Land, and actually the artwork on the front was done by Patty Cooper Wells. So we got to sit there while he and a couple of other musicians stood up at the front and sang for us. It was quite a good experience.
Jesus is to my soul,
To my soul,
he's a better part of me that makes me whole.
makes me whole.
He is my tree of shelter, he sustains and makes me grow. Jesus is the fruit to my soul.
To my soul.
Later on, after that was all over with, Patty talked to me about having a one-man show right there in Joey G's. And I said, wow, that would be great. So I decided to have a bunch of paintings of the town of Madison. I painted them and then took them down to Joey G's and we hung them on the wall. They looked really cool hanging in there, and I was excited. The newspaper had an article about my coming show. And the show happened. People came in off the street and took a look around, and it was great. It was fun. They came in, and since the place was also kind of a little restaurant, and people went in and ordered little soft drinks or goodies and had a great time visiting and enjoying my art. It's one of the most successful shows I ever had. When the show was over and it was time for me to take the paintings down, a man came in, told me he was from the gallery down the street, and asked if he could represent me. I said, yes, sure. And then he said, do you mind if I just take some of these paintings with me and hang them up? I said, yes, that would be great. And that was the beginning of my relationship with the Rembrandt Gallery. This is the gallery I'm in here in Madison. It's the classiest gallery in town. It's Rembrandt's Gallery and Wine Bar.
Would you mind grabbing that tag there? Sure. There you go. Thank you.
After the one-man show in Joey G's, I was contacted by the local art guild to see if I would teach a workshop, which I did, and that was loads of fun. One of the paintings of mine was of the bridge over the Ohio River going from Madison over to Milton, Kentucky. A bank in Milton asked if they could use the image of that painting in their advertisement that was going to be in the Madison Chautauqua magazine. Another of my Madison paintings from the show was used on billboards and ads for a radio station in Minneapolis to promote a series on small-town America. These experiences in art have really enriched my life. I've met wonderful people, and doors have opened that I never thought possible. As you can see, one thing leads to another. So, in summary, we went to Madison with nothing in mind, looked in a window and saw the man with the beard. I wanted to go in and see him take his picture, which introduced me to Roy and Patty. Found out Roy was going to be releasing his CD. Patty asked me if I'd do a painting that would be hung in the opening there. From that, Patty asked if I would like to do a one-man show there in Joey G's gallery, which I did, and it was wonderful. Which led to a gallery owner ask if they could represent me in their gallery. He took my paintings, hung them up in the gallery. Then going on from that, paintings that were represented in that gallery were used for advertisements in 2 different locations. And I also did a workshop for the Art Guild. All of those things happened just because I walked down the street and saw a man in the window with a big beard. So you can see, lots can happen from just one little thing. Next time I'll tell you more fun things that have happened since I was represented by galleries. Let me know if you have any questions or anything you'd like me to address. Just put it down in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe right there. And remember, follow your dreams.